Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Russ, also known as RKslade, the world's most mediocre gamer. Getting better and better every day. Not quite so mediocre at Fortnite because I play it daily. I do stream most days. Not for 8 hours at a time or 10 hours at a time, but I try to get an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours in every time after I get all settled in. And I know this time of day is not a super hot prime time for streaming, but I do enjoy streaming. So today we're going to be working on some daily challenges, trying to get up into tier 62. Let's check that out, which will give us 1,000 XP, which will help us get closer to level 70 in Season 2. We still got 20 days to get up to tier number 70, trying to grind our way up there. Works out pretty well when I can get these daily challenges knocked out. Nothing new in the item shop that I want to grab. I don't like the holiday themed skins very much, and could care less about the Christmas themed candy cane and other things. Not because I don't like them necessarily, but they're just, I don't like to have things that are seasonal like that. So I'm more about the, and I gotta chill, it's cold in my house, more about these, you know, kind of all-season outfits here. So we got the Arctic Assassin, Sparkle Specialist, and then my favorite, the Shadow Ops. And then we picked up Red Knight as well. And we do have almost 5,000 V-Bucks to spend on something cool if it comes out. You might notice a trend in my skins here. 1, 2, 3, 4 females, 5 females, and 1 male. I tend to like to look at the female skins more than I do the male skins. There's, to me, I don't know, they're just smaller and sleeker, and they don't take up quite as much room on the screen. My wife thinks it's funny. She's like, I know why you want to look at them female skins. No argument from me. They're nice skins, but all of the skins are nice in this game. But we are going to try to outlive 150 opponents in squad mode while also placing top 6 in squads. Not many of my squad buddies are online right now, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to no fill. We are going to run squad mode. For our first go, we're going to try to place top 6 and outlive as many opponents as we can by doing absolutely nothing. We're going to call this the Pickaxe Challenge. Yesterday I did this, but I also did what I call the Scavenger Challenge, which is where you basically can only pick up stuff that's already laying out in the open or on the ground. So technically you could run in a house and pick up stuff that's laying on the ground or on the floor. But we're not popping chests, we're not opening supply crates or ammo boxes. We're basically just sitting very still and very quiet for a long time, hoping that some battles will go down close to us, but in such a way that we can still stay concealed and move when we need to move, and then go pick up just the stuff that's laying, leftovers. And it's a very interesting challenge. It's very tough. Yesterday I made it to 2nd place in solos, top 2 doing that. So it can be done. You can win that way. I just haven't gotten that solo win yet. Squads, I think, would be a little bit more difficult just because of the nature of having to fight 2, 3, or 4-man teams at the end. But anyways, what we're going to do here is go to our fun little mountaintop retreat. We're just going to take our time to get down there. When we're trying to place a certain placement, whether it's top 12 or top 6, and when we're also trying to outlive folks in these modes, my goal isn't to win the game, especially as a solo in squad, only doing the Pickaxe Challenge, or doing the Pickaxe Only Challenge. my goal is just to get those numbers, and when I get the numbers, I get the XP and battle stars. So to some folks, the W is all important. To me, the progression is probably the most important thing, progressing my character through the tiers. I am grinding. Some folks just buy it outright, you know, all the way up to level 70. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. To me, that takes out a fun and important part of the game that I personally enjoy, which is level progression. So glad that Fortnite includes some sort of level progression. For the most part, you know, we're talking about mostly aesthetic items that we get to unlock with the level progression, but it is cool. Now, don't get me wrong, I like to get those W's too, so, and W2s. Wait, W4, W2, yeah, the W2s are what, what comes in at tax time. That's this time of the year. If you're a kid in school and you don't have any jobs or work, you may not know anything about that yet, but once you get to be a grown-up and you have responsibilities that include a job, providing for your family, then you start having to fill out all these W4s, W2s, and you get 1099s and all this jazz. W2s at this time of year, and then you fill out your taxes, fill out all your paperwork. And then you know, depending on how you do your withholding, you may get a little money back, you may have to pay some at the end of the year. I think a lot of people think that if they get money back that it's like some kind of bonus check, that like a gift from the government, and it's cool, it's good to have, but that's your money, and that was your money all year long. And if you set up your withholding correctly, you should get that money during the year and not all at once at tax time. But, you know, I'm not hating on people who get a big tax refund because that's kind of cool. The big question is, do you want that money spread out through the year, or do you want it all in one chunk? A lot of folks like to get it in one chunk because they can go on a vacation or they can buy something cool. But if they have it spread out through the year, it doesn't feel like the same amount of money, even though it is. And it might just get chipped away. All right, so we are in squad modes here. Trying to stay incognito. I wish you could kind of slither under these trees right here. These would be perfect cover. Of course, the trees would prevent you from making any shots. Here we go. Here we go. If I were to have a gun at this juncture, I don't. But it is good cover. I like these new trees. Well, not these trees, but the ones that are over in the mountain biome, I guess, over that way. I really like them. They remind me of the sequoia trees and the big cedars and pines, sugar pines, over in California. We lived in California from August of 2016 to August of 2017. So one full year. We're from Georgia, so to move all the way over to California was a big adventure for our family. It was pretty sweet. I do graphic design and social media stuff, and I'm also an aspiring author, so I do a lot of writing. So everything I do at home. I work from home. And then my wife is a speech therapist, and so kind of like similar to what a nurse would do, a traveling nurse. What was that? But kind of like a traveling nurse would do, you can take these 12, 13-week assignments and just move around the country. And so speech therapists can do that as well. And so she got 3 different jobs, of course not at the same time, but 3 different times while we were out there for the year in California. And we were able to go, there goes a person, looks like a reindeer running. We were able to live in 3 different places. We lived in Sacramento, actually a little town outside of Sacramento called Rockland. Real nice town. I think it was the nicest place that we lived when we lived out there in California. Really just kind of a not rich part of town because we're by no means rich at all, but it just felt nice. I don't know if you've ever, been to a bigger city, but you go kind of to the outskirts of the city or to the towns that are around the city. Kind of think of like Metro Atlanta, some of the cities that are all around Atlanta that are just really nice suburbs. Kind of felt like that. Rockland was really cool. So that was to the east of Sacramento. And then we lived a little bit further south, not too far south. We never lived in Southern California. SoCal is what I was thinking of. But we lived in a little town called Hanford in the Central Valley, which is south of Fresno, about 30, 40 miles or so. And that was like a cow town, literally a cow town, which, being from Georgia and being from even South Georgia, there's a lot of agriculture around here. So it kind of reminded us of home a little bit. Lots of dairy farms and crops everywhere, lots of orchards, more so than over here in Georgia. We have pecan or pecan, depending on where you're from, but we have orchards of peaches. We have lots of crops like onions and soybeans and tobacco. Cotton grows here in Georgia. And so it was kind of neat to be in an area in California in the Central Valley where they also had lots of agriculture. So lots of almonds and raisins. Of course, it would be grapes before they become raisins, but lots of orchards and vineyards. Garlic. There was one town, I can't remember, near where we were that just like anytime you drove anywhere around it, it smelled like garlic because they grow so much there. It's kind of cool. All right, circle's going to be coming in. Let's see what it does. We have made it past 50, so that's pretty cool. That's usually my first milestone that I like to try to get to when I'm sitting up here, so we did that. So that's a third of the way to our goal. Circle is super close here, so we're not going to move until it's right on us. I do feel like I need to be a little beware of this direction. What's up, Six? If you want to run some squads with me in just a few minutes after I finish this round, I would be happy to run some squads. I've got squads as my daily challenges today, so alright, we've got a squad down there at Dusty. So I'm just doing some pickaxe challenge today, trying to outlive some folks. Trying to place top 6. Can I do it? Can I place top 6 in squads with only my handy pickaxe? Gotta outlive 150 folks too, but... So back to what I was saying, Hanford was a really nice place to live. It was about an hour away from the Sierra Nevadas, which are a beautiful mountain range in California. And so we could see the mountains from our house. It's really cool. We lived there from November to about May, so we got to see all the snow. We didn't go into the snow a lot, but we could see it from a distance. It would be fairly warm where we were down in the Central Valley, but you could look over to the east and see the snow-capped mountains. It was really pretty. And of course, from there and from the Sacramento area, we were able to go into the mountains to Yosemite, to Lake Tahoe, to Sequoia National Park, Kings Canyon. We went to a whole bunch of great places in California. And then the last place we lived in California, it was pretty cool. It was probably my least favorite, and it was Sonoma, which if you're familiar with California wine at all, you'll have probably heard of the Sonoma area. Sonoma is right next to, it's the next valley from Napa Valley. So Sonoma and Napa, they're world famous for their wines. Obviously, they've got a late start on world fame when it comes to wines. I know that French wine is probably the world's best wine, but wines from France. But California, they've got some good wineries, and we lived over in wine country. So from there, we were about an hour from the Pacific Ocean, and we would go to the ocean almost every weekend and put our feet in the cold water. The Pacific Ocean is cold, even in the middle of summer. We lived there from May through July, all the way up to August. And the water never really warms up. I mean, I guess it does, but it never warms up enough to feel comfortable. All right, so this is where we've got to be careful here. We got to hurry up and try to beat circle. We may die here. Trying to get into the top 6, it's going to be really tough if somebody's coming in from the storm here. We'll probably take a little damage. Okay, we may take a lot of damage if we get stuck on a rock. It's okay. I don't mind taking damage as long as we can get hidden. It's going to have to be a bush, it looks like. Crap. I think somebody's up there. Bush, 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 bush. Alright. Not a good bush. Lots of sniping going on. How much damage did we take? Not too bad. And there's lots of action happening over there. This bush is terrible. My head's just sticking out all over the place. So after about 3 months there in Sonoma and Napa, and the storm is so loud I can't hear anything, we road tripped all the way back home from California all the way back to Georgia, and it took us 5 days, I believe. 6 days, 5 nights, 6 days. You know, because we took our time, we explored, saw some great sights. It was pretty cool. I think we should try and sneak around the backside back here. But it was cool. So that was kind of our California adventure. If anybody sees me, they're probably wondering, why am I running around with a pickaxe? Well, pickaxe challenge in effect. This is so nerve-wracking. Somebody got wrecked right there. Somebody's right ahead of me right there. Let's see if we can stay in cover over here somehow. Ah! Get inside, get inside. Let's see, I need to be further into this corner. Can we get out here? Circle is moving, but it's moving super slow. I just don't want to draw any attention to myself. Let's do this. I think... yeah, I was going to say, I think there's a garage here we can get in. Let's just hang out here, see if we can get down. We may already be in the top 6, actually, as far as teams go. It's just hard to tell when we're playing squads. But here's the proof that without doing anything, without getting a weapon, that you can make it into endgame. Now, the winning part is pretty much impossible. Alright, 6. Let me know if you want to run any squads later. But we got a little bit of a nail biter here just because it's pretty tough. Alright, we're going to wait, move super late. We're going to try actually for that second place finish. We won't start moving until right at the very last minute. Just got to make sure we don't get ripped by some of these teams that are right out here in front of us. Part of me wants to run over there and get guns and stuff, but there's a bunch to grab. But that would not be in the spirit of this challenge, which is to only use your pickaxe. Alright, we got 7 folks left. That means 6 other folks on the map. Somebody got knocked out, which means it might even mean that there's just 2 squads left. So we could be in, potentially we could be in 3rd place. We'll just guess 4th place. Just for now. We still got 45 seconds before the storm moves. We're going to rotate right. We're going to assume everybody's going to be pushing for that airdrop. Oh, there's somebody way out there. Which is fine by me. Oh, I want to go grab those weapons so bad. Still doesn't matter. Like, even if I got weapons and bandages and stuff, like I still don't have that much of a chance when it's solo versus a 2 or 3 man squad. I just don't do well in those situations. All right, so we got to start moving here. We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but we do gotta. Alright, somebody's right in front of me. I feel like they might even be up on this hill here. Okay, there they are right there. I don't know. Only 4 folks left. I don't have any resources. We're just looking for a good bush that we can hide in. This looks good. Almost. Two, one. Alright, we're in. We're in. GG's, I got 2nd place. Nice. Very cool. Alright, so that's a good way to kick the stream off. 2nd place for me is winning when I do this challenge. And they know it too. They know, like, you know, if it's only a solo left, they're pretty much going to get the win. But so to have only a pickaxe, not pick up any weapons or anything like that, you know, I call that a win. 2nd place out of 99 players. Technically, I was the 4th one left alive, but 2nd team to be alive. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's clip that up and let me say hello to my son who wants something. All right, so we did get top 6 in squads. That was fairly easy, but still tense. You can see there down at the bottom. We got that check mark, 500 XP for that, which is going to take us up into the 6,000s. So that'll be over halfway for sure. And 5 battle stars, which should get us, yeah, to tier 62. So let's go ahead and collect those. Boom. We got tier 62 right here, which also gave us an extra 1,000. Don't touch, bud. Don't touch. Got my 3-year-old in here with me wanting to stop. Hey, stop. Don't touch. No, don't touch. That gets me well into level 69, almost to level 70. Don't touch. Alright, so we also outlived 95 opponents in squad mode, so that was pretty sweet. And all we gotta do is do 50 more, is that right? No, 55 more. Yeah, 55 more. My math is... So we're gonna do that again. Thought I might pick up somebody to play squads with me, but nobody's on right now. Leave us alone. Usually my 3-year-old is playing video games of his own at this time, but he's lost interest in whatever he's doing. Alright, so all we've got to do now is outlive 55 people. And so I think what we're going to do, we're going to try this. We're going to make it a little more challenging for ourselves. We're actually going to play it as if we're playing it. So solo squads, straight up. The hard part about this, again, is if I run into any combat situations, I just am not that good, so... You know, it is what it is. We're gonna fly over here near the motel and see if we've got any folks hitting up that area. Let's get a little bit of, I think we're gonna have some folks coming into Anarchy for sure. If I'm lucky, I can get looted up. Alright, yeah, there's some folks going into Anarchy. I'm not saying that I can't take down a 2 or 3 man squad. I've done it before, but it just doesn't happen regularly for me. It's not something that I'm great at. So now what we want to do here is just check. There's somebody way above me up there. I believe they might be a solo. Hard to know. Pick it up. Hate when it does that. Let's see if we can get eyes on him. Well, at the very least, we got couple weapons. We can pseudo defend ourselves. Alright, let's go back and check the motel. Remember, all we gotta do is outlive 55 folks, so we're looking for about 40. Let's see, not too long of a circle run. We do want to get over here and see if we can get some shields. Just gonna scope it out first. I don't think anybody came here. Let's get in there and get those chests real quick. Actually, up. We'll come over here. Bandages first. Oops, I should have gone back out. The other ones. We'll go with medkit. Probably is not gonna matter. Let's see, can we build up here? My terrible building skills. Can I please get a shield? That's nice. Yeah, we'll trade that for this. Switch up. Just for now. Anybody's out here with me? So we're almost there. I'm not even mad if we lose, because we're just outliving opponents out here. So there's usually something in there. Oh, diving board. And I missed. And I missed again. And you failed. It's alright. Trying to check out these other areas. Still haven't, surprised I haven't had any shield. Surprised nobody came out here too. It's a good little place. Alright, nothing out here. No shields. Still no shields. Well, rip. So we're trying to get to 40, folks. Let's see. Is there anywhere else we can go? I guess we can check the quarry. I need that shield. Somebody gets a good snipe on me, I'm toast. Shield. 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 Gotta go quick, gotta go quick. Oh. Alright, shield. No shield. Man. 41. Oh, there's a pump. We'll go pump just because we're crazy. Crazy like that. This lighting, it's getting twilight time. I can't see anything at this time of day. Alright, so we made it. We outlived our folks. So even if we die, we die. But for real, if we die... Oh, shoot. I gotta go over here. If we die, it's okay. Wait. I guess I could go to the right. I'm trying to decide which area I like least. Looks like some battles went down over there. I'll stay hidden as long as I can. That little hut is gone. We're pretty much one shot at this juncture. We have to go this way now. not my favorite. Let's see, I should have gone the other way. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Just a solo boy. Living in a squad world. Took the party bus going anywhere. That's the other thing I don't want to do is move too soon. Kind of play it similar to the other strategy. Alright, nothing good here. I think anybody that was here is long gone. Will we take fall damage if we go down that way? We won't now. So we're not really doing anything here other than just waiting for the storm to start moving. I don't know that there will be anybody behind us. You never know. Somebody might have run out from the storm. Tilted Towers is right over there. I'm not worried about that a little bit. So now we're kind of playing a hybrid. It's not a pickaxe challenge, obviously, because I'm doing more than just... should have gone up top. We gotta go. But I'm definitely using time as my... You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't know what words to say. Now what I don't want to do is go through Tilted. Gotta get... So we're gonna push away from Tilted, hopefully. I thought that was a motorboat coming across. We're gonna push around Tilted a little bit. We're in circle here. I think we'll be exposed for a minute, but I think it's better to go high here as opposed to low. Right over the bridge. We're going to be right in circle here, so that's good. In circle here. Trying to not run into anybody. Still 24 folks left. Alright, so this is good for now unless we get sniped. If we get sniped, it's over. Two more people dropped, so that's good. We have long since achieved our second daily challenge, which was to outlive 150 people. We got 95 on the first attempt, and so we needed to get 55 on this attempt. If if my math is correct. Let's see, 5 and 5 is 0. Carry the 1, 10, and 5. Yeah. 10 and 5 is 15. Carry the 1, which gives us that extra 1. Math is never my strong suit, although I am a musician, and music is basically just math, intervals, and such. I don't have any bricks to base up with, really. That's okay. I should just die now. I mean, I like giving it a go, but it's tough when it's gonna be a squad. I know it's gonna be a squad of 3 or 4 at the end, and I can never fight those guys. We're in circle a little bit earlier than I normally would go, but the circle's kind of played more to my side of the map. They're going to come out of Tilted, so folks will be pushing out of there, which is why I came this direction. I wanted to be away from Tilted. Still trying to just make sure nobody's coming from Anarchy, Tomato Town. That's where I was. There were some folks at Anarchy, but I am thinking they have long since left this area. 15 folks left. Getting serious. Guess you could say things are getting pretty serious. My chair is squeaky. Like, I think it's like maybe 49 degrees outside here. And the house is like 68 or 69 inside. But I'm like cold for some reason. I need to warm up. I need some hot tea. So we should be good here. Got this nice little ridge here. Well, this is where everybody's going to be. Well, I don't know if everybody's going to be up there, but once we clear the top of this hill here, we kind of get back into the open a little bit towards Dusty. And we're not going to move until we absolutely have to. You can see the mountain through the trees there. So if I move too far, I'll lose the cover of my trees. We are going to just slide up to this bush right here. We do have a little cover in front of us. Those trees are in. I don't think that base is in. It may be. I don't think so. Let's see. Those are the trees. Base. Oh, the house. Yeah. So it's not quite to the house. So that's not quite in. All right. I think we may be dancing this one out too. I mean, yeah, we'll try. We'll try and fight for sure, but it's got to be 2 more squads and me. That would be 6 people. Left. All right, somebody just popped that. Somebody's probably going to pop that one too. Let's see. Let's get up here in this little base. If anybody heads for that one. Not quite in here. Oh, there's somebody right there. Maybe somebody there. Hard to tell. Kind of just want to stay hidden. All right, I believe we can. Let's go back down low. slow as we can go. See if we can get over here to these. I think this bush may be in. If not, we'll head up to the next one. Yeah. Somebody just got knocked out by the storm, and it's on the mountain, of course. So what do you think? 3-man team left? There's only 2 people left? Oh, geez. I don't have any resources. Only 1 person left? Now I actually have a chance. It's crazy. Kind of hoping the last person would be. I don't know where they are. Probably sitting in a bush like I was. Alright, so that is out. I'm afraid to go after it. Oh well, let's give it a shot. I wanted to get up on this hill, but I don't think it's in. This is a terrible location. Ah, where were they even at? I didn't have a shield. Didn't have time to take my slurp. But hey, I got 2nd place. I should have waited. I should have played more cautious. Just trying to get a base position there. Ah, alright, that's good. Good. But that definitely got us our Outlive opponents in squad mode. We'll collect those rewards. That's going to push us up to, that's 500 XP, 5 battle stars. That gets us halfway to 63. Once we get to 63, we'll be on the last page of the battle tiers. It's pretty good. I think we're going to run some solo now. We'll give solo. That actually ended up being a solo match. I don't know why those folks checked out early. That was my chance to win a solo squad without having to fight an actual squad, and I blew it. I couldn't get my ramp built quick enough. Pretty bad. It's alright. It is what it is. The only other daily challenge that I have is play a match with a friend, and for the last like 3 or 4 days I've been playing matches with friends and it hasn't given me credit for it. So not really sure about that at this point. Where are we going? Let's go this way. Alright, we're back in solo. gonna give our square cliff a shot. Kinda looks like we're coming into retail with everybody else, right? Where is everybody? Nobody? Might give retail a shot. We'll try the doghouse here. Problem with these houses is I don't hardly ever land them, so I don't know where anything is. I do know this is here. See if we can get a... Oh man, that was bad on my part. I didn't hit him quick enough. Ah, so close. I played it well, just not well enough, right? They played it really well. Go hide. Jerks. Kudos to you. GG's. So I wasn't alone in retail, although it seemed like I was. Boy, that little SMG did a lot of damage fast, though, just not quick enough to get that. They hit me first with a pump. Alright. So that ended up terribly. Alright, let's get down to flush. Flush. Oh, that diner, I was like, what is that? By the big chair. Gotta get going. Really know if anybody else is in here with me. Hard to tell. I made so much noise. But there is a chest down there, which is where I'm going first. Grab this. Just so I have something. Somebody is coming. Let's go ahead and shield up a little bit. We'll go see if we can say hello. I heard him in here. I heard you. Where you went? Where you went? Where you went? Thought he might have landed up top. Okay, that didn't work at all. I know he's out here. I know you here, bro. Did you leave already? Alright, I left already. Bum ba bum 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 ba bum. Alright, I've been super quiet. I get quiet when I play in solo mode sometimes. Forgot I was streaming. There's an airdrop over there. Oh, I thought it was an airdrop. Maybe. I don't know. Down to 9 people. See what this storm does here. Let's go. Only 6 folks left, so we should be okay. Just gotta make sure nobody's hanging out here in Fatal. So those trees there are in. I don't know that we can quite base up. Maybe we can. Alright, we don't have a sniper. There's somebody over there. Alright. So they know now where we are. They're getting all healed up. Not gonna push that. I'll get this right here in a second. Five folks left. Not what I wanted to do. That's what I was trying to do. Can't get in there. Now we definitely gotta move, and we wasted all our resources. Great. Somebody's sniping from over there. Okay, here. build up there. Where's this guy sniping from? There he goes. We're not going to push until the last minute because we just don't really have a lot of ammo. Got no kills. Somebody basing up right there. Ooh, somebody is over there. Somebody just built something over there. Thought I saw movement over there. There they go. They just launch padded. Launch pad. Into the hole there. Let's see. Can we get some shots here? Dude is definitely going to be looking for us. Alright, we're going to rotate as much as we can. How did he do it? I don't understand every single time. What's the point of building if they can shoot through your wall? Ah, suckers. You're gonna die anyways, you idiot. Ah, cool, buddy. Alright, GG's to that guy. I just don't... Sometimes I don't get it. Like, I built quick enough, fast enough, I used wood. He shouldn't have been able to shoot me. I gotta see how this plays out. GG's, GG's. Alright, so we didn't quite get to level 70, didn't get that win. We tried twice on the solos to no avail. We're going to call that a stream today. We got to 5th place that match. Got to 2nd place earlier in solo squads. It was a 1v1, literally a 1v1, and I just played wrong. Terrible strategy. I rushed the center of the circle trying to get the base built, and the person was closer to the middle of the circle than I thought, and they rushed me, and before I could get my walls up, they shot through them, killed me. Same thing happened in this last solo match here. Tried to rush a guy, take over his little base space, but for some reason he had a scar and he was able to shoot pretty much through the walls. I put a wood wall down, but it wasn't enough to stop. He ended up murdering me. I should have just played it slow and cautious. I keep telling myself that all day today. Every time I rush, it's not a bad thing that I'm rushing, but every time I do rush, I end up just getting killed because of stupid stuff like that. But so anyways, probably would have worked out better for me had I just chilled, rode the edge of the circle in, and based up. But we had some pretty tough circles today too. That RNG factor does play into the equation, and some folks can overcome that. I just have a harder time when it comes to if I'm the one who has to make the assault, it usually doesn't end well for me, so if they're already based up, it doesn't go well for me. But anyways, my name is Russ, also known as RKslade, the world's most mediocre Fortnite player. Today was a great example of that, but we did knock out 2 daily challenges, got into tier number 62, so that was a success for today's stream. And almost a level 70 on the season, just grinding away a little bit every day. I'm not one of those guys who plays for 8 hours a day, not even 5 hours a day. I may play for 2 hours max. So yeah, it's been a good one. Take it easy. I hope to see you in the next video. Whee!